There we go, wide view. That's what I needed. All right, so right here, I got this notched out previously because I have my boost tubes coming out here, the up pipes, and then they wrap down, come forward, and then they bend upwards to obviously turn the turbine here on the turbo. But anyways, like I said, I had to notch this out to actually make that work, to keep everything nice and compact. That said and done, I'm gonna actually run a weld right here. On the other side, which is the passenger side right here, it's actually, the boost tube actually even has less of a notch out right here. It actually comes out and then makes an aggressive turn and shoots forward just the same way and comes up here. They're actually mirrored very well for doing a million pie cuts on that shitty bandsaw. I'm gonna do the same thing, bring it out over here, cut down, and then rip a weld. Why am I putting this terry cloth up here? I don't want sparks and metal going into the bottom side of my engine. I actually bought a Moroso pan for this. It did not work out. I wanted it to, but there's power steering for these cars get in the way. Well, anyways, I'll show you in a second. Not that it matters for you, I'm just gonna edit the shit out of this video, so you don't even know what a second is. Okay, so why don't I have an oil pan on this? It's because of this right here. You see how, get right up in here. There's a nut right here that goes directly into any kind of LS oil pan. Independent engineering. He's custom making me a pan that's gonna fill out this area right here that has been notched out. Look for that coming up here pretty soon. So I expect to have that in, I think, a couple weeks, but you know what? How it's been going, it could be a couple months. Alright, so just gonna weld up in here eventually. Yeah, that's the difference between a pro.
Nice thing is it's a weld and they make grinders.
Yeah. I'm not a welder, I'm a grinder. There we go. We got all the welds ripped in. Right there is a professional. Right there. This is amateur. think?
Not bad.
Yeah. Good enough. Way better than the other side.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, this is like my third time welding. It's okay. Okay, I ground this back, and I hope you can appreciate the difference between a good weld versus quite frankly a shitty weld right here. See how it didn't really penetrate into the spots where I needed to? Here we go. Focus in a little bit. Yeah, right in here. Anyways, I ground it back. I had the settings all dialed in what I need, so I'm gonna re-weld this. Well, I hit my stopping point. I was starting to make some headway on this. As you see, the weld was a little bit better. It's pretty good everywhere else. I just needed to get this little bit of area right in here. However, me being a noob, I really fucked up the wire spool on this, so yeah, that sucks. Sorry! Okay, that's a wrap for today. I got this cleaned out. Actually, I welded it from here all the way around. And, well, I had to start off with like hacking out all this metal right here. Then I welded it. Then I sanded it. Well, grinded, rather. So, yes. It needs a little paint, and all is good. Alright, so I just got my pipes, my up pipes back from the shop, the welding shop, and my car was up in the air on the hoist. So I had to drop the car down to actually do a little test fitment. And I was lowering it down, and all of a sudden I heard a big, well, little bit of crunch because I'm kind of going slow. I like stop, take a tour around the car, and you know, didn't really see anything. So came back, lowered the hoist down a little bit more, and keep hearing this crunching noise. I was like, what the hell what do I hear? Do another lap around the car. Didn't see anything, nothing jumped out at me. And then come back, lower the car down some more, hear the crunching noise. It's getting really bad now. I was like, what the hell is getting crunched? I look down, and here's what I see. The side of my toolbox had seen better days just prior to that. So this is my little toolbox I like to keep next to my car. Grab it makes stuff really convenient. Anyways, I gotta find something different for that now. Yeah, lesson learned. Do a little quick check before lowering the car. So, like I said, the whole idea was to actually do a little test fitment on my car with the up pipes. So, went out to the welding shop, picked up my up pipes, and checking everything out, do a little test fitment, and everything looks pretty good. So I gotta obviously finish that little weld up. On this side, the passenger side, there's just that little gap right there. Completely acceptable considering how many pie cuts are in this dang thing. I actually expected it to, you know, pull one way or another, actually quite a bit worse. So this is really, really good. So either I got a V-band right in the middle of this, a stainless steel V-band from shout out to Black Sheep Industries. No, they're not sponsoring me to say that. I just like their stuff. So that should likely take care of that little gap right there. Coming over to the driver's side, not really so much a gap on this side. Pipe comes down, wraps around, real nice. And there's just like an 1/8 of an inch gap right there, if that. I know you can't really see it on there. Well, I got it covered up, it's taped, because I don't feel like holding it there. Well, there's just a small gap right there. So both of these, both of the up pipes are gonna, that's awesome. I still can't look at the camera. I think you guys should make a drinking game. Whoever watches this, how many times I don't look at the camera, and you are gonna be hammered. So anyways, the Snakezilla actually came out really well, and we're gonna be working on the downpipes coming up here real soon, which should transition into the fast tensions exhaust that I showed you in a previous video. So with that small update, I'll see you guys a little bit later.